What's going on YouTube? It's R32 Epiphany, and today's video will be covering the Slammer Legendary Sword and its Adept version that is the Nightfall weapon this week, and it's PVE and its PVP God rule, so let's hop right into it. So first we're going to cover each of the perks in each of the columns. So in the third column we have Attrition Orbs, Relentless Strikes, Eager's Edge, Pugilist, Chain Reaction, and Thresh. For the fourth column we have Cold Steel, One for All, Collective Action, Preamability, Demolitionist, and Bait and Switch. So for the origin traits on the Slammer we have Vanguard's Vindication, which is final blows with this weapon grant a small amount of health, and Stunning Recovery. Stunning a champion partially refills your magazine, triggers health regeneration, improves recovery for a short duration. So to start out with the God rolls, we're going to start with the PvP side first, because there's about only one that I can see potentially being, which is Eager's Edge, and possibly Bait and Switch. You can get that to proc off. That would be one of them. Now if there's any other PvP role that you think might work, let me down in the comments. For me, I don't really see much in the sword out of PvP, but for PvE I do see quite some potential in it. So let's hop into the PvE God roll now. So now we're going to get into the PvE side in the God rolls of the Slammer. So this is mainly a PvE sword, just going looking off each perks that you can get on the sword. But the primary God roll you want to get on the sword, I'll get this out of the way, that is Eager's Edge and Bait and Switch. Eager's Edge states that gain increased sword lunge distance immediately after switching to this weapon, and Bait and Switch, which is deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time to give this weapon a damage boost. So this is mainly the primary God roll that you want to get from this sword. But I'd like to introduce you some other rolls that could go and pair really well on the sword. So let's hop into those now. So for the first roll that I want to introduce to you is Attrition Orbs and Bait and Switch. So Attrition Orbs is dealing sustained damage, creates an orb of power. And then when you pair that with Bait and Switch, which again is deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time to give this weapon a damage boost. So what this will be, this pair right here will be great, because if you get that orb off, it could give you back your surges, like your stasis surges, to both boost your damage and stuff like that. Then you can go for the second roll that I have introduced here is Pugilist and Demo. So Pugilist, which is final blows with this weapon generate melee energy, dealing melee damage briefly, improves this weapon's handling. Swords don't necessarily need handling, but the melee energy is nice. And then pairing that with Demo, which is kills with this weapon generate grenade energy, activating your grenade ability reloads this weapon from reserves. Then again, it is a sword, so technically it doesn't have to reload. And then for another roll, which would be Chain Reaction Demo, and Chain Reaction is each final blow with this weapon creates an elemental damage explosion, and when you pair that with Demolitionist, it will, the explosion will also grant grenade energy as well. So you got a group of adds, and you go in the middle and you use your sword, kill all of them, they explode. It's a bunch of grenade energy there. I definitely like that combo a lot. And we got Relentless Strikes, Bait and Switch. So Relentless Strikes is landing 3 light attack hits within a short time, grants sword ammo. That is very good. And then pair that with Bait and Switch again. But yeah, there's that one. And then maybe One for All, but I don't really see where that can really pair for any damage in here. Maybe One for All Relentless. One for All being hit 3 separate targets increases damage for a moderate duration. But in all, those are pretty much all of the roles that I've introduced to you. Again, the main PvE role that you want out of this is Bait and Switch and Eager's Edge. Eager's Edge again is gain increased sword lunge distance immediately after switching to this weapon. And then bait and switch, deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time to give this weapon a damage boost. So those are the descriptions of both of those. The reason why players want this is because you can get around the map faster and you can do damage. So it's like a wombo, it's like a combo in a sense. So that is pretty much the slammer. Again, there's not many PvP rules on this thing, as it does come from Vanguard. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in some way, informal in some way, be sure to smash that like button down below. If you enjoy this type of content, I make build videos, and if you enjoy all what I do, hit that sub button down below. And with that being said, I'll catch you next one, Guardians.